Have you ever set a goal with excitement, only to abandon it weeks or even days later? You aren't alone. Most people fail to follow through on their goals, not because they lack ambition, but because they misunderstand how the brain works. The secret to goals that actually stick isn't sheer willpower or motivation, it's psychology. Understanding how your mind processes goals, motivation, and habits can transform fleeting resolutions into lasting success. Today, we're going to dive into the psychology behind goal setting and reveal strategies that make your goals stick for the long haul. The first key principle is clarity of vision. The human brain responds best to clear, specific, and tangible targets. Vague goals like get fit or be successful leave your mind confused and uncommitted. Specific goals like exercise for 30 minutes 5 times a week or increase sales by 10% this quarter provide your brain with a concrete direction. Clarity activates focus, strengthens motivation, and allows your mind to map actionable steps. When your brain knows exactly what success looks like, the path becomes visible, and following through becomes far easier. Closely tied to clarity is the power of emotional connection. Psychology shows that goals tied to emotion are far more likely to stick than those that are purely logical. When you link a goal to a deeper reason, whether it's pride, freedom, health, or impact, you create internal motivation that sustains action even when willpower wanes. Emotional attachment fuels persistence, enhances focus, and makes setbacks easier to navigate. Goals that resonate emotionally become more than tasks, they become personal missions. Another critical element is breaking goals into micro goals. The brain thrives on progress and accomplishment. Large, overwhelming goals can trigger anxiety and procrastination, whereas micro goals provide immediate feedback and a sense of achievement. Completing small steps releases dopamine, a neurochemical associated with reward and motivation. This positive reinforcement keeps momentum alive, making it easier to tackle larger challenges while keeping your confidence and energy high. Closely related is the importance of habit formation. Goals that stick are rarely achieved through bursts of effort, they are achieved through consistent, repeatable actions. Habits automate behavior, reducing reliance on motivation and willpower. By linking your goals to daily or weekly habits, you create systems that support success. For example, writing 300 words daily is more effective than trying to write an entire book in one weekend. Psychology shows that consistent routines wire the brain for long-term accomplishment. Another psychological factor is the role of accountability. When you make goals public or share them with a trusted person, your brain experiences increased commitment. Accountability triggers social and internal pressure to follow through. Knowing someone else is aware of your goal creates external motivation, while internal reflection reinforces self-consistency and pride. This combination significantly increases the likelihood that goals will be pursued and achieved. Visualization is another powerful tool. Imagining yourself achieving a goal activates similar neural pathways as actually performing the actions. Visualization strengthens belief, prepares your mind for challenges, and makes abstract outcomes feel real. The brain begins to anticipate success, which boosts confidence and primes action. When your mind experiences achievement before it happens, you are psychologically better equipped to follow through. Closely linked to visualization is the power of self-talk. Your internal dialogue shapes behavior, resilience, and persistence. Positive self-talk encourages focus, effort, and resilience, while negative self-talk fuels doubt, procrastination, and abandonment of goals. Phrases like, "I can do this, step by step," or "I am capable of achieving my goal," reinforce commitment and reduce mental friction. Your inner voice is a psychological lever that can either strengthen or undermine your success. Another critical principle is anticipating obstacles and planning for them. Psychology teaches that the brain often resists goals due to fear of failure, discomfort, or uncertainty. By identifying potential challenges in advance and creating strategies to overcome them, you reduce anxiety and increase resilience. This proactive approach transforms obstacles into manageable scenarios rather than insurmountable barriers, keeping momentum alive when the inevitable difficulties arise. Closely connected is the role of self-efficacy, which is the belief in your ability to achieve a goal. High self-efficacy increases persistence, problem-solving, and risk-taking, while low self-efficacy leads to procrastination and avoidance. Psychological research shows that achieving small wins, building competence, and celebrating progress all strengthen self-efficacy. As confidence grows, so does commitment to the goal, creating a reinforcing cycle that makes success more likely. Another psychological tool is reward and reinforcement. Your brain responds to incentives and feedback. By celebrating milestones, acknowledging progress, and rewarding yourself for consistent effort, you create positive reinforcement that strengthens goal-directed behavior. Rewards don't have to be extravagant. They can be simple acknowledgments, a small treat, or moments of rest. Positive reinforcement keeps motivation high and links effort with satisfaction, making persistence enjoyable rather than burdensome. Closely related is the role of environment in goal achievement. Psychology shows that surroundings shape behavior significantly. Removing distractions, creating supportive spaces, and surrounding yourself with cues that reinforce desired actions make it easier to follow through. For example, placing workout clothes where you see them or keeping healthy snacks accessible nudges behavior in alignment with goals. The right environment reduces friction and leverages psychological triggers to maintain progress. Another critical aspect is the influence of mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and outcomes can improve through effort, enhances resilience, learning, and adaptation. Individuals with a fixed mindset often give up when faced with challenges. By embracing a growth-oriented perspective, setbacks are reframed as feedback rather than failures. Psychology shows that mindset not only affects persistence, but also how effectively you respond to challenges and adjust strategies. Closely connected is the importance of monitoring progress. Tracking progress creates awareness, accountability, and motivation. Whether through journals, apps, or checklists, seeing progress, even incremental, activates reward pathways in the brain, reinforcing continued effort. Tracking also allows for course correction when strategies are ineffective. Goals become living processes rather than abstract targets, and psychological feedback keeps behavior aligned with intentions. Another element is flexibility and adaptability. While specificity is critical, rigidity can lead to frustration or abandonment. Psychology teaches that adaptable goal pursuit allows you to adjust methods while keeping the ultimate outcome in sight. This balance between commitment and flexibility prevents discouragement, encourages problem solving, and keeps the brain engaged without resistance. Adaptable strategies make goals achievable in real-world, unpredictable conditions. Closely tied to this is social modeling. Observing others achieve similar goals creates belief in possibility and provides practical strategies. Psychology demonstrates that witnessing success activates mirror neurons and reinforces the brain's capability to emulate behavior. Whether through mentors, peers, or case studies, seeing how others navigate obstacles strengthens your confidence and informs your approach, making goal achievement feel attainable and realistic. Another psychological principle is the effect of intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Goals that resonate with intrinsic values, personal growth, mastery, or meaning are more sustainable than those driven purely by external rewards like money, recognition, or approval. Intrinsic motivation engages deeper neural circuits associated with satisfaction and persistence, making action enjoyable rather than a chore. Aligning goals with internal values ensures commitment even when external incentives fluctuate. Closely connected is the psychological power of identity-based goals. Instead of focusing solely on what you want to achieve, tie goals to the type of person you want to become. For example, instead of, "I want to run a marathon," think, "I am a disciplined, active person." Identity-based goals shift behavior automatically because actions align with self-concept. Psychology shows that when behaviors are congruent with identity, they become habitual, effortless, and enduring. Closely related is the principle of accountability loops. Regular reflection, feedback, and adaptation create a psychological loop that strengthens persistence. Reviewing what works, celebrating successes, and adjusting strategies based on experience ensures continuous alignment with the goal. This loop reduces drift, enhances focus, and sustains engagement, making goals more likely to stick over the long term. Finally, it's essential to celebrate progress and growth rather than perfection. Psychology shows that focusing solely on outcomes can be demotivating if progress is slow. Celebrating small achievements and improvements reinforces effort, builds self-efficacy, and strengthens commitment. Success is not a single endpoint, it is a process, and the brain thrives on recognition of continuous progress. The psychology behind goal setting reveals that success is not about sheer willpower or blind ambition. It's about understanding how your mind responds to clarity, emotion, feedback, habits, and motivation. By leveraging these principles, you make goals achievable, enjoyable, and enduring. The next time you set a goal, remember, it's not about trying harder. It's about thinking smarter, aligning with your psychology, and designing a path that naturally sticks.